Good morning. It's good to be back with you. It's been a while, but I'm just really glad to be back at our artists and authors. And we have some wonderful guests today. We have, starting out, we're talking with Jack Scow. And Jack Scow is something that's absolutely fantastic man. And you're going to see him, and we're going to talk to him. Jack, good morning.
Good morning. How are you, dear?
I'm just doing good, and it's so good to have you here.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Somebody, I know that your body business, and that somebody say, well, that's not an art. Well, it is an art. To me, everything that you do, it helps the different parts of the body is an art to me.
Right.
So we have a bodybuilding artist this morning.
Sure.
With Jack.
Well, they say that that bodybuilding is sculpting of the body.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so if the idea is to perfect the symmetry and the musculature and the shape and all of that, as well as the conditioning and the fitness. And if you need a little more on the outside of your shoulder to perfect your symmetry, then there are exercises to do for that. If your midsection is not what you want, there are things you can do for that. So you create the look you're looking for.
You certainly do, and to me, that's an art.
Thank you.
So we're glad to have an artist here this morning to tell us a little bit about how wonderful it is to get your body in good shape, and I'm sure you feel different than you did a man before you got your body in shape. Tell me a little bit about how that change came for you.
Well, I started working out when I was 11 years old.
Ooh.
Okay, and I just turned 70. So I've been working out for almost 60 years.
My gosh.
So I was just a kid, and I felt small, insignificant, invisible, unimportant, like I walked in and out of situations without people noticing me, and I'm sure that wasn't so, but that's how it felt, you know.
Right.
And so my cousin Pete took me to go see Hercules with Steve Reeves, and so I looked up on the screen at him, and I was like, wow, nobody misses him when he walks in the room. And it was sort of a life-altering experience.
Yes.
And when I was little, I had bullies that picked on me all the time. So as I got a little older and put some muscle on, and then those bullies just magically disappeared. And when people find out that you can not only have muscle, but you have a brain, you have a personality, and you're not just a one-dimensional character, then people think that, well, he must have something there. I've been personal training since 1985. I was the first full-time trainer in Fresno.
Oh, wow.
Okay? And it's wonderful to watch people blossom and change, and they can go from a negative attitude to a positive attitude.
Wow.
And the feeling good of and about yourself. You know,
Yes.
someone asked me the other day, they said, so if I do this, will it put more years in my life? And I said, well, I can't guarantee that it's going to put more years in your life, but I can guarantee you it's going to put more life in your years. Okay?
Perfect.
So
That's perfect.
it's wonderful.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
My gosh. Well, I never really got into the body too much. I was too much into the arts and the writing and
Sure. Well, that's
stuff.
wonderful.
But I try to take care of my body. And it's a good, strong body for me.
Oh, yeah.
For my age, it's very, and it's, I don't get sick. I'm very healthy.
Oh, that's excellent. Good.
Yeah. But I want to hear more about what you're doing now with this wonderful thing that you have to teach.
Sure. Well, I have recently moved to move locations for my business, Jack Scow's Fitness Solutions, and I am at Gil Roberts One-on-One Personal Training, which is at Blackstone and Herndon. And it's a very nice facility, and you don't have a whole lot of people, so there's not very limited worries about any sort of COVID thing or anything like that. And we are able to take your goals for your body. It's not my goals for you, it's your goals for you, and we can help you achieve those goals. And the body works by consistency. If you do what you need to do today, you do what you need to do tomorrow. The weeks, the months, and the years take care of themselves.
Yes.
That's how I made it 60 years of doing this.
Oh, my God.
Okay?
That's fantastic.
You know, so when people come to me, and, you know, sometimes as we get older, we have things that are bothering us, our lower back, our knees, neck, whatever. So I know how to help them achieve their goal and work around those issues. You don't work through them, you work around them. See what I'm saying? So you strengthen everything, and if you have a back issue, we can strengthen the back, so now that supports whatever spinal issue you might have, or that sort of thing.
That is fantastic.
Yes.
You know, I find that when I'm doing my art now, my back really hurts. So maybe I need to come to get my back a little bit stronger.
Right, we could do that.
Could that be wonderful?
Yes, and you know, the vitality that you feel. Now, the name of my system is Vital for Life.
Oh.
So the idea is to be vital for life, okay? And when you do that, having the abilities to do what we've always done as much as possible is part of keeping that great quality, vitality of life. And so I don't leave any parts out when I exercise people. And that way, if every body part is relatively strong and put together, then your abilities are going to be strong, and you're going to have more life in your years, like we were talking about.
Well, they've been sending somebody over to do me some exercises, but really it's just like boom, 10 times.
Right.
And I'd like something more. I might have to.
By all means.
Have to talk to you later.
Right.
But tell me a bit about how much the bodybuilding changed you as a person.
Well, I found that it first of all, it helps with a positive mental attitude. When you compete, and you know, the idea is to win, but the idea is to broaden and fulfill your life. Okay, so as you continue to strive to move ahead, you know, there's a saying that goes, life is what happens while you're making other plans. Okay, so, you know, it may not turn out quite like you'd like, or something else happens in your life, but you take that mentality, the ability to focus and the ability to, when you want it, it all starts here.
Right.
If the brain can conceive of it, the body can achieve it. Okay?
That
but again,
is
if you have to
wonderful.
want it, if you kind of sort of want it, then you kind of sort of get results. Okay? Right.
That's true.
Yes, and the mind is a very powerful thing. But like the universe, if you put positive stuff out, you get positive stuff back.
I know, that's
Right.
so for sure.
And how you treat people is everything to do with what you get back to yourself.
Yeah, do you know, I have a wonderful thing that I love to do. I just see somebody maybe in a line or something, and I'll smile and
Right.
talk to them, and they just light up, you know.
They do.
Somebody's paying attention to them, and I think that's very important. I love people, and I really enjoy doing things like that, or just go up to somebody and say, "Oh, your hat is beautiful," or you know. It just takes 2 minutes to do that,
Right.
and it makes them feel so much better.
Right, that's so true. Yes, and you know, I've had people walk across a crowded restaurant and say, "You don't remember me, but back at such and such a time, you were always stopping and helping me and my workout partner and stuff. And I credit you for the fact that I'm still working out. I feel good, you know, and I didn't get paid for that. It was just because I cared about people."
Wow, that is so
You know,
fantastic.
and they were impressed with that enough to where 20, 30, 40 years later, they came over and told me how much they valued what I did for them.
Well,
And that's heartwarming.
That is heartwarming, and it's heartwarming to to know who you are and to know how strong you are. Not only your body is strong, but
Right.
you're strong, and you have a lot of love that you're willing to give out. And love is everything. It's the most powerful thing that
Oh, yeah.
that God gave us is love. So we got to keep doing that. And what you're doing, helping people like that is truly a method of giving love to people.
Great.
And it's wonderful.
Great. Well, I know we got to get on with things, but I wanted to remind people that my phone number is 559-905-0933. Call me, and we'll talk about whatever issues you have and what we can do with your goals for you. And we'll come over and we'll give it a shot. And again, communication is key. So when you talk to me and I talk to you, we can put it together and bring you up to level. We can sculpt that body like you want and make you vital for life. Okay, I'm over at Gil Roberts One-on-One Personal Training. Call me, and like I like to tell people, come see me, come to the gun show, okay?
I'll tell you, I want to come to it because
right.
I really think the little bit that I'm getting is really, nothing in 15 minutes.
Right.
I want to get in with you and get this body really strong.
Excellent. We
Because
can do it,
at
and it's never too late.
At
huh?
my age, if you're weak and you have a fall, it can kill you, just because you have a fall. I want to be strong enough that I'm not going to fall at all and hurt myself.
Right, so true. All that is wonderful.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so glad you
All
came
right.
in, and I'll talk to you after the show just for a second. I know you're in a hurry.
You got it.
But I'll just get your information there.
Excellent.
And thank you so
Okay.
much, because everybody, this is wonderful. Everybody should take your body. Your body is all you have. This is what God gave you. You came in with, and you go out with it. So you might as well have a good one. Okay, hon.
Goodbye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Take you so much. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Come in again.
You betcha.